Welcome to Happiness is Healthy. This is Stephanie here, your happiness enhancer. How are you doing tonight? Really good for you. That's great you got caught up on some things around the house. It poured rain, didn't it? Yeah, it poured rain at our house too. Well, that's good you got some stuff done at home. Yeah. Well, I happened to get a whole bunch of laundry caught up and folded, so I collected every piece of full laundry that needed folding and got it all caught up. So that felt really good. All the drawers are full of clean clothes again. So hooray. Woohoo. Gratitude dance. Well, I was thinking today we could talk about success consciousness. Napoleon Hill, whose book is right here, he's one of my heroes. I've read this book a few times over. Maybe 3 or 4 or 5 in my life. I love to read it, and I've studied parts of it, because it's helped me become a more, happier person and more, able to have control of my emotions and to be able to direct my thoughts into a positive manner. Because I believe the thoughts that I think and the emotions that I create definitely have an effect on if I have happy wrinkles or sad wrinkles. They have an effect on every interaction I have with every person. When I meet a new person, do I expect something bad or something good? Or mostly when I meet new people now, I do my best to just be open and see who they are going to show me who they're going to be, right? Because most people are going to be who they're going to be, no matter who I am. So it's just up to me to watch and see who people are. And that's part of success consciousness, knowing that it's up to me to choose where to put my energy and who to be around and all like that, right? And that's because that's about success consciousness. It's easier to be successful if I hang around people who understand how to be successful and how to employ um, personal growth techniques, right? Yeah, and so I love to read books, and so I've included a link to a Napoleon Hill 23-minute video if you want to be more inspired, where he goes into all of these ideas in depth about how we can have more success in our lives if we pay attention to how we are, to what we're exuding, to the emotions we're exuding, the words we're speaking. I know, like here at the park, if I get to one of my jobs is getting to tell people that this is a park where dogs aren't welcome, right? There's signs, 4 or 5 signs throughout the park that say no dogs past this certain point. There's a boat launch at the south end of the park, and that's the only place where dogs are allowed to go and get out of the car and swim. And past there, you're supposed to not bring your dog. But many people don't see the signs or don't want to see the signs, and so I have to deal with that, right? And so when I say to people, "This is a no dog park," I get a really not very friendly response. But when I say, "Excuse me, I'm Stephanie, the park caretaker. Do you know this is a no dog park?" Then I always get a really good response. And nobody's ever been mad at me when I say that. And so it's all how I react or how I act, and then it helps to get a more positive response. That's what I found. So I do my best to do my personal work so that I can have better communication and more clear communication. So success consciousness affects many areas of my life, and it's something um, that we can learn. Everything that I share on Happiness is Healthy here, I've learned through books. I mean, could you think if we couldn't read, the only thing we could learn is through our eyes and through our ears and from the people around us? I would have a very much more limited knowledge, I believe. I didn't have the books that I've had. I love books. That's why I've written a book, and here's my book there that I wrote. But that's a whole nother story. So, anyways, back to success consciousness, right? So, I believe that we can create it every day. An affirmation for that? Sure. You know what I want to hear. I create success in my life by thinking positive, constructive thoughts that are based in faith and hope. I use my energy. I use my energy to. I giggled because my husband said, "Let's hear more about your book." So, but back to the affirmation for now. We'll say thank you. Um, um, so back to the affirmation. So, I take care of my positive self-consciousness, right? By thinking positive thoughts. I mean, success consciousness, by thinking positive thoughts and paying attention to what's going on in front of me. Because people will reveal to who they are to me if I just pay attention. And it feels really good to be able to kind of read people so that when they act in a certain way, then usually it feels like that I thought, oh, that's how I kind of thought they were going to act, right? From different cues I've had or words they say. And so when I pay attention to the people and when I pay attention to what comes out of my mouth, I have more success in my life. So I keep my emotions on to faith and hope. Excuse me. And my emotions, I just keep them in check, and I instead of having worry, right, I have faith that things are going to work out. And if they don't work out exactly how I think, then a lot of times it worked out even better than I thought. So that's what I get for having faith, right? I mean, gosh, I prayed to get out of America, and now I'm in Canada, and I can pay taxes in 2 countries. So, I'm very blessed, and I hope you feel blessed too. Because then you draw blessings to you by feeling blessed. So, we are blessed children of universal love, and universal love feels all tingly when we feel blessed. So, thanks for being here, and thanks for enhancing the happiness of everyone in your life. And what do you think of these? Triangle earrings. Ooh, that even goes with my shirt better on the back. Huh? And then this is a shirt Robert did in 2006 for the Jazz Fest in Victoria, BC. That picture's called Smooth Sexy Players. So, yeah, he did that 2 years in a row. So anyways, thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And we'll get some like this online, earrings like this online real soon on Etsy. Have a great day. Original art to wear. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing if I made you smile, giggle, or think. Sweet dreams.